You know what? The rose is starting to grow on me a little bit.
I knew it would.
You knew it would?
I did. I kind of figured it was going to come around to it. It's good. It's a good color. It's great fabric. It won't get a bunch of dog hair stuck in it. It looks really great against the carpet that we already have, so we wouldn't have to get another one.
Well, I think I just really want green in here somewhere. I need green in here somewhere.
Okay, give me your ideas.
So my ideas are, I think that we could paint all of this green, just a nice masculine rich shade of green, or at least just the fireplace to make it like a focal point in here.
Painting the fireplace green?
Yes. What do you think?
Okay.
So yeah? Okay. We got it. Okay, Brendo. We're gonna do it.
We're working with a very limited budget here, right? Okay. Just replaced a window, about to get a new couch. So we do have to like pinch our pennies a little bit. This is a lot. This is a lot to work on if we're gonna paint all the walls. Super high ceilings. I don't know, and inexpensive probably. So I don't know that it's the best idea right now. Not never, but not right now, to paint everything. I was thinking leaving it white just for the moment. Originally we were gonna do this like really long built-in, like sort of like the same one that we did at our house in Lawton. We were gonna do that same thing right here and kind of extend it into here, connect to the bookshelf. In order for it to fit everything that we needed to fit. That's like 22 inches that it needs to come out. So if we did a built-in right here, one, I think it would be really awkward putting it up on the brick. But also, I feel like that would really eat into the room. So I don't know. I know you were really looking forward to it, but I don't know if this is like a good option. Maybe we just leave the TV. Maybe we just leave the TV and fill the wall, because there's so much wall just with like art and pictures and things like that. Obviously, bookshelf is great. We have the new couch. It just kind of...
Work on the feng shui?
Yeah, we'll just piece it together.
I really wanted built in.
I know.
It just sucks, because it was going to be unique, something that we just had, super chic, with all of our stuff.
And you know what? We can still display all of our stuff. That's still the idea. We want... Our house is going to be a little mini museum, right? We just have to modify, just change the expectations.
No.
But it will look gorgeous. It will be a cool motherfucking house.
But no painting right now or anything? Where am I gonna get my green?
Just trust me. Trust me. I have ideas. Okay? And I will give you your green. I promise. I will give you your green.
Promise.
This episode of AZB is kind of being sponsored by Helix Sleep, as always. Y'all, it's fall. Is that not good?
I mean, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, and fall weather means cozy time weather, right? That means warm blankets, soft pillows, sweaters, and a really comfy Helix Sleep mattress as we watch spooky movies in bed. You know, just get real cozy. It's time to get snug as a bug in a rug. Helix Sleep first reached out to us in July of 2020, right? And so we had this really, it was like our first mattress that we got when we first got married. It's really lumpy, it was like falling apart. And it started falling apart after maybe the first year. It was real quick.
It started becoming a problem after the first year.
Yeah, it wasn't great. So when Helix reached out to us, by that time, we'd had it for a couple of years and it was just on its last leg. We'd been meaning to get a new mattress anyway. And Helix just came to us at the right moment and wanted to partner up with us, and we said, you know, this is as good a time as any to try out a new mattress. While that one started falling apart after like a year, this one is now, we've been partnered with Helix for over 5 years, and this has held up so incredibly well. And you know, it still has its firmness, still a little bit soft, it's not lumpy, it's not saggy, it's got just the right feel still. That then rolled into a longer term partnership. And again, we've now been working with Helix Sleep for like over 5 years, and since then, you know, we've upgraded to a king size. So this is the guest room. We've got a king size in our room. Helix Sleep pillows, bedding, mattress toppers for family, a weighted blanket.
Weighted blanket.
The weighted blanket.
I was about to call it a weighted pillow. Weighted blanket.
When we're trying to get like really, really cozy with the room, like really cold, the weighted blanket feels perfect.
Especially over the legs.
Oh, it's nice, man. We are just Helix Sleep Gays. That's what they should call us. We should be
the Sleepy Gays.
The Sleepy Gays. Helix Sleep offers premium mattresses and bedding customized to fit your needs and is conveniently shipped right to your door. A really cool thing, if you click on that link down in the description box below, it'll take you to Helix's website where you can take a sleep quiz. Alistair and I took our sleep quiz to figure out which mattress was right for us, because Alistair is a side sleeper. I'm an all-over sleeper. He likes a really firm mattress. I like a little bit more like medium. And the quiz matched us with a Helix Midnight Luxe mattress. And listen, all you gotta do is try it out. I mean, Helix has the Happy with Helix guarantee, so it makes returns and exchanges seamless. However, once you become a Helix, what would you call it? A Helix Sleepy Gay?
A Helix Sleepy
Once you
Gay.
become a Helix Sleepy Gay.
Or Helix Sleepy Straight.
You're never going back. So if you or anybody you know is in the market for a new mattress, or a mattress topper if you don't want to commit to the mattress, or bedding, or pillows, or anything to invest in your sleep and make your fall time a little bit cozier, Helix right now is running their fall event. That's 20% off site-wide. Go to that link in the description box below, or go to helixsleep.com/zachandb. Good deal, good time of the year to sort of like get yourself cozy and invest in yourself and, you know, make a great gift or anything.
Fall into Helix with us.
Fall into Helix. For October only, fall into Helix with us, the Helix Sleep B-Boys. Alright, meeting for the
design and reunification of the Patton Garcia household living room.
The design and reunification of the Patton Garcia household living room. Baby, I think you write in cursive better than you print. Okay, built-in. So we cannot do the built-in on the TV wall. It just eats up too much of the living room. It's too much. Yes, I know. To the left of the door is what I'm thinking. And there's like a nice little wall space there. And so we do a scaled down, smaller version of the one that we had in Lawton. And it can be about 8 feet tall. All the way up to that grate, I'm thinking.
It's 6 feet, no 5 feet.
This is 8 feet. For the plot, this is 8 feet, okay? Space for the record player. We can put like a couple shelves here. The ruby slipper display. Space for the scythe. And then we have that Buffy statue coming, so I'm thinking the Buffy statue would go in one of those. Then we could have space for like something else to display like there. And then just like, I don't know, drawers that we could hide things in. And so just small down, scaled down version.
We can probably put board games in the drawers.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me imagine it.
All right.
So built in wood, stained wood.
Stained wood. So we'll stain it. We'll try to match it to like some sort of like warmer wood tone to the furniture that we already have. Would be good.
Okay. And then are we gonna paint the wall or like what's? Actually, I'm gonna say it. We're gonna paint the wall behind it.
It's just when we come to that bridge, we'll cross it. So we're working with the white walls. I think we just need to work with a bunch of shit that we already have, right? And we need to just fill the white walls and fill the space with things.
But I don't want to just fill it. I want to fill it intentionally.
Yes.
You know?
Okay, so my idea with the TV wall, right? Big space. I don't know what the hell we're doing with that space up there, but I don't know. Let's just table that for right now, okay? Okay. I need to keep you on track. The corner over there next to that window is really nice. Start a gallery wall right there. Have it like carry over to these bookshelves.
I really want gay art.
Gay art. You know, actually, speaking of that, there is a So there's a picture of Carrie and Big, and it's like them, like in the bathroom, somebody walks in, and like that's sort of like the concept there, right? And I think it'd be really cool if we recreated something like that. I do think we should splurge a little bit because most of the stuff that we have, all of the frames that we have are pretty small. I think they go up to like 16 by 20 or whatever that dimension is, and I think we need to go bigger with some of these. I'm thinking like pretty big frames.
Like 6 by 8 feet.
And then start the gallery wall off with bigger pieces so that it fills up more space and we're not having to just like shove a bunch of smaller stuff on there.
Okay.
And that way it fills up space, but then we leave space open for places to go, and then we have the fireplace. What the fuck we do with the fireplace?
You know what I could do is, if we do have like a big frame, but we have a bunch of small, like the 6 by 8 photos or whatever they are, we could just kind of create a collage of our moments and memories together. Or I can create a collage of our moments and memories together.
A collage would be great, and get like a couple of really big frames for it. And that would be perfect right next to that damn bookshelf. I'm going to make that your corner. You're going to do that whole corner, okay? I'm not going to touch that corner.
You put Alistair in the corner?
Nobody puts that.
You put me in the corner!
You can come out of the corner and finish.
You said you can have that little corner right there. Just leave the rest alone.
Listen, it's a big-ass bookshelf. You can fill it. You can have full reign, domain. I won't even step foot over there, and you can do whatever you want with that.
I'm going to hold you to it.
And then we just collaborate a little bit more on the rest. And then green. Green is like my challenge right now because he doesn't want something green. I was thinking that chair over there that has like the red fabric. We change out the red fabric and make that green.
Can you like sew together a fabric for that?
I won't be able to. I'd have to rip that one open and just use the pattern that's already on that chair. Or we can probably, I don't know. We'll figure that one out. But I think, yeah, imagine the chair green. Just the fabric green, like a green plaid or something like that. And I think that could be a nice green piece. That could be your green piece in the room.
Yes. I think it'd look very, very good.
Okay. We've got a starting point. Okay, so let's divvy up these roles here. Obviously, I'm going to start on that built-in. Get that done. That's numero uno.
So I know that's going to take a while. I'll help you cut wood and whatever you need me to do with that. Mm-hmm. But this is going to be a really chaotic space in the living room. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and break down all of the extra boxes that we have in the other rooms, start putting those away, clearing out the closets, start clearing out the den, and getting all that stuff ready so that we can at least get everything else in the house to livable standards while you work on that built-in.
I'd like to get it done in like 2 weeks. Everywhere we unpacked boxes, we put all the boxes in here and we were like, we'll get it later. And now the couch is getting delivered tomorrow. And so we have to get this couch in here. And so we have to clear this room out. And it feels like we're just moving shit around. So we're going to take the boxes and we're going to take them to, we need to flatten all the boxes down and take them to the recycling.
It's only a couple boxes.
Look at that. You can't even get in there, man. Ugh.
Honey, I'm home.
Howdy, baby. How's your store trip?
I got the stuff you wanted, the primer,
stuff.
the hole filler.
Don't step all over this because there's like sawdust everywhere. Good. Perfect. What do you think?
Wow.
Yeah. It's looking good.
It's a lot taller than I thought it was going to be.
It's not actually. The one in Lawton was taller than this, and obviously this isn't as wide as the one that we wanted to put right there. There's a lot less space to display stuff, but it's like perfect for this spot. It's got all of the right spaces for everything we want to display. Records, record player, Ruby slippers, Buffy scythe, some books, any other collectibles that we have. So
Books.
yeah.
Oh my goodness. We could even put a guest book here. People coming in.
We could. And so we wanted to stain it, right? But I don't know if this is gonna stain all that well. I'm not confident in the plywood staining evenly, or my ability to stain the plywood evenly. So I was thinking, I know you're not a big fan of the idea, but I really think that painting it would probably be our best option. We don't have to paint it blue though. I'll give up on my dream of a big blue display area, but we could do green. We could do green. We could paint it like a real nice dark green, and then do like a wood, like a stained wood backing. And I think it'd be like this big green piece in the room. It would be like a statement piece. It would tie the rest of the room together with that rose couch and everything. I think it could look really, really good.
I like it.
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Good. Yeah, baby. I was nervous. This could be your green piece.
This is my green piece.
Yes.
We'll start with this, and then we'll move to the rest of the house. Oh! Oh!
You have sawdust on your nose. In your eyes.
That's so sexy! Wow. The couch is flirting with me. Little temptress. You gonna let it do this? You gonna let it do it?
One, two, three, four. Welcome to our new living room.
Welcome to the design and reunification
This is supposed to be
of
insane.
the Patton Garcia household.
Let's show you around, shall we?
Everything is subject to change.
The built-in was a pain in the ass to do, but it is done. And it is in green for you, baby. Because
For me.
you wanted green. And this is your big green piece. At one point, I built it and it was all level and square, and then I pushed it up against the wall and realized the floor is just like slightly off level.
A little tilted.
A little bit tilted, and so I basically had to deconstruct the whole thing and put it back together and kind of make sure it was a little square. And I think it's still a little off. I think there's some sections that are just a little, a little skewed, but it looks great. And this is the piece that we wanted people to really take note of when they walked in and they saw it. And this is like, we envisioned it as like our mini museum, right? We've got our record player, a section for the record player. We've got art books on display, and this shelf, I don't even know who this shelf's gonna be, but we got a Beyonce display right there right now. Our Buffy scythe
That's a
stunt
beaut right
side.
there.
Yes, that is a piece. You got, the Book of Shadows, and everything's gonna be like interchangeable on this thing. We're gonna change things out. We're gonna move things. We're gonna bring in other items, and like this one right now, this is just kind of a placeholder. We actually have a Buffy statue from a guy named Willis Warlock on Instagram, and he makes beautiful statues of Buffy, and we have one of those waiting in the wings for us, and it's gonna be about that big, and so it's gonna look glorious in that spot right there. And then the piece de resistance, my replica of the ruby slippers, aged sequins. It looks aged. They look like the original pairs. They're made by Randy Struthers. We knew we wanted a gallery wall, so that was one of the big ideas here, and so we just took a bunch of frames that we had. One of our favorite movies is the trilogy Before Sunrise, Before Sunset, Before Midnight. We always have really great conversations after we watch those movies, and so we printed out a little shot from that and wrote a little quote on it. If there's any kind of magic in this world, it must be in the attempt of understanding someone, sharing something. And I just thought, that's pretty beautiful. So yeah. Our little recreation of the Carrie Big Pig, getting caught in the bathroom, our little Sex in the City moment. We were just thinking of shit to frame, just like, but our
favorite things.
Our favorite things, that was the rule, is that it has to be things like mean something to us, and that feels intentional, and it feels, like it represents us. And, I feel like The Wizard of Oz just represents magic. This is from a movie called Happy Together. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous film, and this is my favorite scene in it. And, has a little caption, sad thoughts, I'll leave them at the end of the world for you. Little things, little mementos from Mexico, from our travels. We've got our first two houses here. We've got framed our vows, reframed those. Bronson, just different art books and things that we want to display, and that bowl we can switch out. And then, the Brokeback Mountain display, those, your gay piece, you requested a gay piece. So that was that, and little replica of the, sort of at the end of Brokeback Mountain, there is, that scene where Ennis opens his wardrobe door up in his trailer, and on the back of the door is Jack Twist's shirt, and it's wrapped in his own shirt, and I found the same kind of shirt that Jack Twist wore. I haven't found Ennis's yet. I know it's made by Rockmount, but I haven't found that one yet. So if you got a lead on it, let us know. Above the fireplace was gonna be the biggest challenge, because these ceilings are just so damn tall, and I love them. But how the hell do we get up there? All of the stuff that we display stops at a certain point, because what do we put
all the way up there?
Yeah. And so we knew we wanted a big art piece for here, but we needed to do it on a budget. And so we have a bunch of pictures, and so we blew up one of our photo strips that we have. This one was from I think this was my birthday, my first birthday that we spent together, July 7th, 2016. We went out, and this was one of our first dates that we ever had together. So blew that up, put it on some scrap wood that I already had, and put it on there. But I looking at it, I don't think that it takes up as much space as I was hoping it was going to. There's still a lot of white space around it, so I don't know if that works. I was thinking maybe we need a painting or something.
Something else.
But it's good for now. And also, just throwing it out there, we're not interior designers, so if anybody has any tips or tricks or suggestions for us, you leave it down in the comments below. We love suggestions, and we, anything that'll make the space better. So, but I want you to spend a lot of time on this corner.
Come on.
We're going.
So, I love books, right? And so I was in charge of the books. And for the books, I wanted to make sure that I really curated what we had here in terms of things that we love. I made sure that we had Buffy. I made sure that we had Star Wars. I even have pictures of our mothers and grandmothers and us and family. And I want people to be able to look through this and kind of get an idea of who we are. I made sure I had a shelf all dedicated to horror for Zach, because Zach loves horror.
Where's your fantasy shelf? You should have done a fantasy shelf.
Well, all my fantasy books are going to go in my library. And then what we wanted to do is we have so many photos of friends, family, experiences, and it's really impossible to frame them all and put them up. So what we did was a collage of all of these moments, and I wanted to center us in each picture, and then just go out from there. And I'd like for like family and friends to come over and like see pictures of each other and see pictures of other people and stuff.
I really love, like, at night, this corner looks absolutely phenomenal and cozy, and you know, it's got warm light and it's just beautiful. You did like a really fantastic job with this one.
And I've got a dough.
And you got a dough.
And he's the best decoration of them all.
You
are. You decorate our life. And this is our new couch.
Ooh, look at that, sexy.
And we loved our old couch, but it was just taking too much room in this space, and we kind of really needed the economy of space, so we decided to put that in our den.
Yeah.
What we're calling our den for now. And this is the new couch, and it gives us so much room for activity.
It does. It like really opens up the space. It's not some big drastic change. You know, we didn't do all of this structural work. We didn't paint walls. It's still white walls, but I feel like we've filled the space. You know, we're kind of hoarders, so we had plenty of stuff to fill the space with, and now it feels like intentional clutter, I guess. I don't know what our style would be. We tried to go for a long time. We tried to like figure out what our style was, and we went for like rustic, industrial.
Well, now it's like
farmhouse and mid-century, and
I feel like there's a term for it. It's not called clutter.
is it eclectic?
It's eclectic.
I don't know. I don't even know if that's right. I don't know, but it is just like intentional clutter is what we're gonna call it. So it's real nice, and I'm real proud with how it turned out. And I want people to feel like they come over to our house and they want to look at our things. They want to pick things up. They want to, like, you know, kind of dig through our shelves and see what we got, and, you know, kind of play around with it a little bit, interact with the space. I heard somebody say that one time, and I always thought that was just so brilliant. And, you know, I want us to have a house like that, and, you know, share the stuff that we have. So I'm excited to have company come over at some point.
Yeah, I'm excited to share this with people.
I am. I'm excited to share it with people.
Mm-hmm. You did such a good job with setting all this up. Like, if I don't have any treats for you, but if I had a treat, I'd give it to you.
We did such a great job in this place. I mean, look at the damn bookshelf. You really took your time with that. We did it.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
We haven't had our first dance in this house.
Okay. I can do a dance.
Yes.
I can do a dance. That I can do.
It's been days and weeks and months. Feels like forever since I saw you. I'm forgetting how you felt now. I've never had this much time on my hands. Move the kitchen table out to the lawn. Look through the stereos on. All I can imagine is being in your arms.
Ready? You did.